Alright, quiet on set.
Are we ready yet?
I'm ready when you are.
Alright then, let's go.
In 3, 2, 1.
My name is Ray Giles, and on the 5th of June I was accused with the murder of a Mr. Peter Stumpp by means of gunshot. Here he is, a lovely looking fellow but for the hole in his chest. Peter went to the same university as me at Derristed and studied the same subject, English literature. He was even in the same flat. Well, of course I didn't do it. No one goes around murdering people. And this was my roommate. No, older. Older. There we go. His name was George Chapman. He was always reading. He was one of those people that would read something half intelligent and then try and use it in everyday speech. Typical fool. He always threw the truth through other people's eyes. And it was here that everything happened. Behind this door, Peter Stumpp was brutally and sadly murdered. Here is the diligent, brilliant, hard-working young man. It was in this room the court said that I murdered Peter Stumpp. Alright, Pete!
Oh, alright, Ray. How'd you get in here?
The door was open.
Oh, right, what can I do for you?
Nothing much, Pete, you know, just seeing my old friend, that's all. A gunshot. Now that was very Agatha Christie. It was from here, you see, that I lost all recollection of everything. It was a complete blank, you know, like the fire on a candle when the wicks burned out. The next time I woke up, he was just lying there, dead. And there was a gun that I'd never seen before. Pete had that look of surprise on his face.
So when Hamlet decided to come over, hey, it was a rare... Oh, nice to see you here, Ray. It's a rare occasion for us all when you decide to show up.
I do try.
But, as I was saying...
I always respected Shakespeare. He had a way with words. He could convince someone of something. Fiction has to make sense.
No windy suspiration of forced breath, no, nor the fruitful river in the eye, nor the dejected haviour of the visage, together with all forms that can denote me truly, nor the fruitful river.
So lyrical. He doesn't really do it justice though. He doesn't really speak it well. But when an actor takes to the stage and puts some flesh to those bones, you'd be surprised in thinking that it wasn't real.
But I have that within which passes show, these but the suits and trappings of woe.
Trappings and suits.
Cut! Cut!
Sorry?
The line is these but the trappings and suits of woe.
What did I say?
You said suits and trappings of woe.
Do you want to do it again?
In 3, 2, 1. And action.
But I have that within which passes show, these but the trappings and suits of woe. Yes, Peter?
There he is, the man himself, always asking for questions, probing for truth. Only a few hours until he gets a bullet in his chest. Poor bloke. I woke up that morning early as I had to meet my friend William Hare. He was going to accompany to my lecture. I never turn up to him normally, so I needed some moral support. Will was a great guy. I knew him since I was at school. You give him a ring, and he'll turn up to help. Bit dull, though. Naturally, George wasn't too happy about me raising with the birds.
Ray, 6 o'clock.
He's always like this. Be quiet, you lazy oaf. Moaning on like some women won't get you anywhere in life.
Ray, I've got a match in a few hours. I need my sleep.
George, a few hours couldn't make you any better. Even a whole day couldn't change your performance.
Ray, just be a bit quiet. I'll just turn off the lights.
I'll do what I like. It's a miracle I didn't murder him.
Where on earth have you been? I've been waiting for God knows how long. We're already 5 minutes late for that lecture. It's all right for you to be late for lectures, Ray, but unlike you, I have commitments.
Ray, lighten up. I was stuck in traffic.
Stuck in traffic? You know, Ray, that's another one of your lies. If you stop lying, people might actually start to depend on you. People might actually start to stick around.
He's always like this.
I've known him for
You put 1 foot wrong, and he'll just launch at you with this tirade of indignation.
You're a good friend.
The only reason he
And I
sticks
want to
around is
stay
because
that
he
way.
likes me so much.
But
He's a bit of a clinger, you know? Always in the background, waving his arm like he wants some attention. So I wonder that me and George didn't drop him a while ago.
Look at you ranting on. Lie or truth, it's exactly the same thing. There's no such thing as real truth. No one knows exactly what happened in the past. I have my version, and you have yours. None of them are as valid as each other. I could make up a version for you. Blind faith in things is the only chance that we can ever have to be truly free. If we do not believe, without doubt, without reservations, without a single question, we shall forever be encaged in our search for truth. All philosophy is pointless, and you're a pathetic inferior if you think any different.
please, can we just get to the lecture?
A gunshot? Now that was very Agatha Christie. Well, of course I didn't do it. No one goes around murdering people.
Poor bloke, eh? Cut off in the prime of his life. He could have achieved so much more.
He's dead.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Now just a pile of guts on the floor. Although most of that has sunk through the floorboards. But now I am to fall for someone else's crime. I can feel it now. Not a dry eye in the house. Have you sympathy with me, my audience? Have you connected with my character? Have you realised the moral message? Have you taken something away from the performance? Have you hidden away some piece of knowledge, like an expensive, well-polished car? You can believe me and see for yourself that I killed no man, but that is hardly important. There was a gun that I'd never seen before. Obviously someone had pressed my fingers onto the trigger trying to implicate me. Believe what you will.
We have to stop it there, we're running out of time.
Really? This speech is pretty key.
Well, you said yourself we're on a strict time limit.
All right then.
Guys, you won't, Billy! You won't, Billy!